It was moving day, and all of our bags were packed. My alarm was set for 7 a.m., as it always was because I was always an early riser. I could smell my mother cooking in the kitchen and the smell of freshly brewed coffee. My dad was reading the newspaper in his spot at the table. "Good morning, Trinity," he said. My little 12-year-old sister was happily waiting for her breakfast. "Pancakes?" my mother asked cheerfully as she started setting the table, starting with my father's plate. I knew that soon after breakfast that we would have to start packing the car so we could head on the 2-hour journey to our new house, new state, new town, everything. I sat down at the table where my plate was and joined my family for breakfast. "Why do we have to move? I love it here," my sister cried. "Well, your father's job offered him another position out of state with higher pay. He couldn't turn it down, Susan." I said, trying to calm my sister down, "But it's not fair. All my friends are here. And you have the opportunity to make new friends, and maybe your friends can come down to visit." Dad chimed in. The news was on, and there was word that they were looking for a man who had been on the run and possibly going through our new town. Hopefully, they would catch him soon. After breakfast, we all loaded up in the car, and Susan turned on her earphones to listen to her favorite artist, one she knew I couldn't stand. She started snapping her fingers to the beat. I knew it was going to be a long car ride. "Trinity, what about that boy you were telling us about?" "Oh, it's definitely going to be a long car ride. I don't want to talk about him." I sighed. The drive was long, and the roads curvy. We passed so many trees. It was 9 a.m. by the time we got there, and the drive felt like it took forever. The house was beautiful, big enough for the 4 of us, and a big yard with a fence. "Can we get a dog?" my sister asked excitedly. My sister had always loved animals. We walked inside and met the realtor. "This is it." We ran upstairs. "Race you to the top," my sister chimed. My parents just laughed. "Kids will be kids. Whatever you do, don't go in the basement," the realtor said, which we kind of thought was weird, but we shrugged it off. We didn't know why she would say such a thing. We got the keys to the home and started unpacking. The first night, there was a little off. I couldn't sleep, so I went downstairs to get some water. When I did, I heard a scratching sound coming from the basement. I ran upstairs without my glass of water and woke my parents up. "I'll call the agency in the morning," my father said, and went back to sleep. He forgot about the whole ordeal and didn't make a big deal about it, just called agency and left them a message, and all they said was, "Don't go in the basement." Every night, I kept waking up and coming downstairs to see if I could hear the scratching sound, and I did. And every night, it would get louder, until one night, it turned into pounding, and then screaming. I was watching the news late one evening when my parents weren't home, and my sister was off at a friend's house, and saw the man who was on the run was never caught, and he could be armed and dangerous. If anyone had any information, they were to call the police immediately. "Help!" I heard a call from the basement. "Set me free." I opened the door to the basement slowly. A man with a knife ran straight towards me. I screamed. I didn't have time to do anything else. I blacked out. There was blood, lots of it. My parents were at the hospital with me when I woke up. He had only cut my arm. Turned out my parents had placed security cameras around the house. Neither me nor my sister had known about. The person had been caught. It was the guy from the news, and the realtor had known he was there the whole time. She was hiding him